All right, guys, first video here of the Ohio Deer Tour 2020 Columbus Day weekend. We're gonna head up there, and I bought my non-resident tags, which is arm and a leg. So if I don't kill one now, it's gonna be some tag soup. But hopefully we'll get something knocked down. Corey got the XOP Air Raid Evolution lock on in the back, so we're gonna go get some sticks for that. Probably stop at the somewhere we can buy a video camera so we can have two cameras to self-film, so we can set separately. Yeah,
get some good deer on camera. Nothing massive yet, nothing in the 170s quite yet. We probably got a 160, a bunch of 140, 145s, but it's a little early for big deer to be moving on our farm. In past years hunting it, I've been hunting it since I was like 9. The earliest I've ever killed a wall hanger was October 26th, but we got a lot of bean fields still standing, a lot of corn, so we got a lot of stands on those fields that we can set on, and you never know what's going to come out of the corn. I'm shooting first doe I see, just to be able to get a couple of these slick heads out of the herd before the rut comes along. I'll be going home Veterans Day and Thanksgiving to do some good rut hunting. Last year I killed on Veterans Day, so that was a pretty cool deal, being in the military, killing on Vets Day. Probably get back, and we're gonna get there Saturday morning. We're gonna leave here Friday night, sometime in the afternoon, evening, whenever we get off work. Drive 10 hours and immediately get in the deer stand. So Saturday morning, probably be hunting stands that are already hung, and I've got a couple ideas of where I want to put this hang on, but I haven't really made a final decision yet. Probably gonna do some research on the maps tonight, figure out. I got 2 areas that I really would like to put 2 of them, but I got the one for right now. So hopefully that'll pay off either this trip or the next few that I make. So we've got about 3,000 acres to play with in total. Probably about 1,500 of that is wooded, and then another 1,500 of that is the fields that the deer are going to be feeding in and coming off of / going to in the mornings and evenings. So seeing deer, definitely going to have some good footage. We're going to have me, Matt's going to be out, my grandpa's going to be out, my old man and my sister are all going to be out. So we're going to have 5 of us. Their kills probably won't be on camera because they're not going to be filming themselves, but we'll definitely do a breakdown every morning. And stuff. Yeah, break down any tracking that we're going to do. Talk to everybody in the morning about where they're going to hunt. Just things of that nature. It's going to be a little warmer than what I'd like it to be. It's going to be in the 60s, low 70s maybe a couple of the days during the day, but mornings are going to be about 50s. So it's not going to be the worst hunting for October. Obviously we got that October lull coming in, but we are going to be hunting strictly food. So praying that the deer are still on their summer patterns and not moving towards their winter patterns yet, and that they're still hitting the beans every single night. So the last time we pulled cameras up there, every night we had deer in these bean fields and coming off from the corn and going into the corn. So hopes are pretty high that I'll at least knock down a slick head. Everybody but probably Matt's gonna shoot does the first couple days, just to try to balance his herd out a little bit. Hopefully that's the case, but we'll see. It's gonna be a long drive on Friday into Saturday, but definitely worth it to get home and hunt the Ohio property, because that is truly a diamond in the rough there. So Got the car packed up tonight, so
All packed.
That way when we get off Friday, we can just get in the car and go. So the bows are in the back, everything's dialed in. We just gotta get there and get to it. So.
All right, we got the climbing sticks. We gotta make room. And our
This is the hunt mobile.
don't ask us how we're gonna haul dead deer in here.
Can't beat it. STK bloopers.
Yo, what's up, guys? 5:00 p.m. inbound from North Carolina to Ohio, from swampland to the Midwest. It's gonna be early as heck when we get there in the morning, so
2:13 to be exact.
we are gonna push.
So we'll get 3 hours of sleep at the best.
Hey,
Probably not any.
all in pursuit of the illustrious white-tailed animal. But we'll keep you guys updated through our trip.
9 hours. Oh, only 600 miles.
Yeah, nope, 600 miles.
At
We're
100
gonna-
and what? At 160 miles an hour. What? That's about. We could cut that down to about at least 4.
Yeah, side note, guys, don't break the law.
Yeah, 'cause you will get dropped from insurance. I'm towing the line on that one.
All right, guys, so we're going to keep you updated, stay along for the trip, and hopefully it'll be a good weekend. All right, guys, it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. We're finally here at Corey's place in Ohio. Gonna get out some stuff for tomorrow. Actually, in a few hours.
Yeah, it is tomorrow. We're hunting in
Yeah.
5 hours.
Who knows if we're gonna sleep or not. Might get an hour or two, but
If we're lucky.
we'll see. So, 4 days, here it comes. Alright guys, right here, it's Saturday morning. I didn't get to make an intro, but I just got set down at the stand. About 5 minutes later, a couple yearlings come in about the middle of your screen here, start feeding towards me. And then a couple of mama does come in behind them. I wasn't going to shoot until the last doe, but I'm glad that I did, because that paid off. But excuse the shaky footage. This tree that I'm in, it didn't have or it was too big to put a camera arm around, so I couldn't get I didn't get a kill shot on camera, unfortunately. But yeah. Okay, I just shot her right here. She ran out about 50 yards into the bean field. She's hunched over. She stays hunched over for a few minutes. In just a second, she's about to start walking about 5 yards. And then she lays down, where she ultimately dies. This is where we find her. So, luckily, should be a pretty easy track job.
7 does come in this morning. On the other end of this field, came out of the corn, feeding the beans for about 5 minutes. Then my buddy shot one just on the other side of this woods and field over here. Doe. And then about 10 minutes ago, I had a doe come out with a yearling, and got some really good footage of her. A little hawk flew over top of her and her yearling, and scared him off into the woods at 20 yards. I could have shot, but I wasn't sure that I'd have the footage, and I didn't want to stop her before I was at full draw. So, but this is the first morning in Ohio. I might hunt this stand this evening if the wind stays good. I'd imagine these deer will come out here in these beans to feed tonight. So we'll give it about another hour and a half, 2 hours here. See if anything comes back out to feed, or if I can catch anything moving through the woods here behind me. But the new elite cure wants to eat. It is hungry. It is time to swing the axe. Hopefully we can get it done in these 4 days, at least one deer. I'm hoping for a buck, but we're going to shoot a doe if we get a good chance and we can get it on video. So y'all stick around, and we'll bring you some exciting footage, hopefully.
You got blood? Still got blood?
Yeah, you still got blood. I see blood there.
Still got blood? Got her? Oh, you cut that artery. Oh, yeah.
Big old doe. Was that
Big
the side
doe.
you shot her on?
Yeah.
Really? Holy smoke.
Hold her head up there, Matt, and I'll take your video.
It's stiff.
Nice doe.
That's a big doe.
Oh, she's breathing.
Whew. All right, where's the exit? Where'd you exit at? Down here?
Big doe.
Big doe. Nice one.
So what I was telling your grandpa was they came out walking on that trail right there, and three of them walked into that tree line, and she was about to walk in it, and I think she stepped as soon as I pulled the trigger, because she was like picking up speed to catch up with me. Day one. It's about noon, just before the evening hunt. Me and Corey are setting up his lock-on stand in the tree right now. We got the lock-on here and the field stream climbers. We're gonna get this put up. He's gonna have the shot all down through this valley. Second morning hunt. It's a little cold over has been, but back to the general area that killed that doe yesterday. So hopefully something will move. Nothing's came out yet, but we'll see.
I bet you this thing only took like 2 days worth of pictures too, because it's a full gig camera card.
1,036. 119 to go, to spare. You get 3,600. Alright, let's get out of on out of here. Well, it's definitely day 2. Didn't see anything at all today through the morning or evening. Tomorrow a cold front moves through, so then drop the low to about 20 degrees lower than what it is, so hopefully they'll be on their feet. Better luck tomorrow. Well, wrapping up the morning hunt. Same result. No deer movement. It's pretty warm today. It's about 60 degrees right now, so I think that might be part of it. Gonna break down, go take the deer to the processor I killed the other day. Come set up for the last hunt here in Ohio. Hopefully somebody can get something down. One more hunt.
Well, that'd have been sweet if I was dropping the tailgate and showing you my 180. Man.
What happened?
She got to like 56, 57 yards and was just nervous and antsy. And I was thinking about shooting, but I mean, I had it on camera and she walked straight at me. And she was just antsy for some reason. I had the wind in my face and somebody's dog barked, like Reese, I don't know. Somebody's dog barked, or a coyote barked or something, and she turned around and went the other way, and then that was the last I'd seen of her. What can you do? Oh, she's October hunting.
See anything?
So one groundhog,
Two!
bald eagle.
Well, alright guys, that about wraps up our Ohio trip. We didn't kill everything we wanted to, but nonetheless we had a good time. Hopefully get a chance to go back out. Thank you guys for watching.